Okay, well, this is just dumb, bro. This is my second take, guys. I literally recorded a whole video. Also, hi, hello, sorry. Hi. Welcome to um um day hold on. Oops. I had to check what day we're on. So yeah, welcome to the Fixing My Life series. Today is day 75, but I will also be doing day 74 recap because I did not take videos yesterday. And then I've already said all this, by the way, taking a whole video ready. And then I go to check it after I come out of the shower and it's gone. So here I go. Let's do a quick recap of day 74. Water, 3. Apple, no. Workout, no. Knee push-ups, no. Splits training, no. Vacuum, no. No prayers. I woke up at 9:30 because I had a tea date with Lemon. Shout out to Lemon. Because of you, I had a very productive day because I woke up early. I had my socializing done, and it was just a wonderful start to the day. My bedtime was pretty bad. I think I slept around 3 a.m. because I just couldn't sleep and I was getting a whole bunch of work done. And no audiobook. Emotionally, it was a tragic day overall, I feel. Because, well, not overall, sorry. It had pockets. Oh, it sucks because I already said all this in my previous video, and I also did a little shout out to water, shower. It's okay, I can do it again. So what I was saying, sorry, I'm still like dripping from the shower. What I was saying is, emotionally, I had a rough night on Friday, and that kind of carried over to Saturday because it made me reminisce and have memories of some not so good things, and that kind of like dampened the mood a little bit for Saturday. But you know what? I still got to accomplish a lot yesterday, so I'm proud of myself. Although emotionally it was a tough day, I still got things done. So I'm proud of myself. And you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start making a log of all the things that I accomplished per month, kind of like a resume, so that by the end of the year, when I'm trying to look back and think, like, what have I accomplished this year? Like, what did I do this year? I can just pull that out, boom, 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 boom. Easy peasy, shampoo squeezy. So I'm going to start doing that. So for this month, I can say that I've successfully hit 10 push-ups. I've uploaded all my solo covers to Twitch Sings, which is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. Like, I've wanted to kind of create my own track list. It's not my music, but it's covers that I've done. I've sent that over to my dad, which is something I've been trying to do for years, guys, years. I shit you not. So those are 3 things that I can say right off the top of my head that I feel like I've accomplished. But you know what? The list is going to keep going, and I'm very excited to see what the next bit of this year has in store for us. What I wanted to say when I was ending this video is that, in terms of food, I had some chicken nuggets and some mozzarella cheese sticks. So I kind of finished the bags. So I had portioned them out, and that's why for the past 3 days, I was eating kind of the same thing. So I had that for food with some ketchup and sriracha. I had some hot Cheetos. I think that's it. I think that's all I ate yesterday. Yeah, that's all I had yesterday. So that concludes the Fixing My Life recap for day 74. Hope I said 74, not 64. It's 74. So now let's move on to the check-in for day 75. So I believe it is 3:02, and I have already finished my workout for the day. It was 15-minute workout, and let me tell you, by minute 4, I was like, is this over? Am I done? Am I done yet? Are we 15 minutes in? Because I was deathly hollows. So by no means when I say 15 minutes do I mean that I was like on it, no breaks, did every single exercise, was happy, and looked as fly as the girl that I was watching doing the exercising. No. Okay, I was a hot mess, and you guys would have seen it if my video had saved. I was like wiping sweat off of myself. Yeah, it was not sexy at all, but I got it done. I pushed through. I made modifications when I needed. For those of you who don't know, this is the space I'm working with, like literally that much space. And I had to move my chair. So it's not much space for working out, but I made it work the best that I could. Point is that I got the workout in. I did a push-up check-in. I hit actually 11 push-ups, but I'm not, oh, you can see them. I'm not really counting it as 11 just yet. I'm going to do another check-in and make sure that I actually hit 11 in 2 weeks. So that's that. Splits training I did. Again, as usual, I'm not able to hit my palms on the floor till I like stretch. Today, because the workout wasn't too long and I didn't stretch very long, I wasn't able to touch my palms onto the floor. I ended up getting out of bed at 1. Like, it was a bad day. I was having a headache this morning. It was rough, and all the jumping jacks when I ended up working out did not very help much. But after showering and stuff, I feel a lot better. So that's where that shout out came to water, and it was me taking 2 minutes out of my day to just say that I'm so grateful and privileged, and yeah, I'm grateful and I'm privileged, and I'm so grateful that I have access to water. And anytime I need that warmth and that comfort that water provides for me, and that cleansing that water provides for me, I have that. I have access to a shower. I have access to a clean shower, clean water, and I'm just so grateful for that. I'm so fortunate. And I know it's a privilege, because there's still people out there that don't have access to this, and they don't have access to warm water. And I've been there. We lived, with humble beginnings. Not that we're like super well off now, but I've experienced the lower end of things, and it is rough. So it is important that we remember where we came from, and we remain grateful for the things that we do have that we tend to take for granted, right? Because it becomes so natural and part of our lives and like a daily routine that we don't recognize how much we have to be grateful for. And I really struggle with that. So this is not me lecturing anybody. This is more like a reminder to myself to be grateful, continue to be grateful, remind myself to be grateful. And during times when it's really difficult and I'm feeling suffocated, I need to remember to be grateful. And I do want to say one thing before I close off this video and change and stuff. This is going to get slightly religious. So if people, don't believe, or like in a higher power, or they can't relate, or they're atheist or agnostic or whatever, feel free to skip this portion. But I was talking to Lemon yesterday, and we were talking about our work journey, and it reminded me of a chapter in my life that I should remember more. Because I think it'll really help me set things into perspective and really help me get hope. So for those of you who don't know, I was emotionally abused in the workplace that I was at 2.5 years ago or so, something around that time. Like, it was really bad. I was going through actually, I think it's 3 years ago now, 3 to 4 years ago. I was in a really rough time in my personal life, in my family life. And on top of it, my workplace was just super toxic. I did not like the person I was reporting to. She clearly didn't like me. And it was just and it's not like she was kind, and to me, I didn't like her management style. I didn't think she was a good manager. Everyone else seemed fine with it. They just accepted that that's who she is and that's how she does her things. But that is not the kind of environment that I needed at that time in my life. So you can say that it wasn't a good fit. So I was like really, really going through a rough time. I was contemplating self-harm. I was feeling very low of myself. I was feeling degraded. I was feeling worthless. I forgot myself. I forgot who I was. I forgot what made me special. I forgot what I was good at. I forgot that there was anything good about me. I felt like I had nothing to offer. I felt like I lost my value, basically. So it was a pretty crappy time, as you can tell. And one day, out of the blue, I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm not going into work today. I'm going to take a mental health day, and I'm just going to stay in bed because I'm freaking exhausted, and I'm going to have a breakdown if I go into work. So I remember in this bed, the bunk bed, rolled over, emailed my associate director that I was reporting to, and I was like, sorry, I'm not going to make it to work. I'm not feeling well, blah, blah, blah. Rolled over, trying to get some sleep, and I get a message on my phone, like literally minutes after I send that. I got to get a message on my phone, and it's someone I used to work with at that institution, but in a different department. And he was like, hey, there is a opening in the company that I work for, and I'm wondering if you would be interested. Are you looking? And I was like, oh my goodness, yes, I would. I was like super shocked, and I was like, this is weird, but okay, let's see what's what. I'm a very skeptical person by nature. I don't trust people. I don't trust people's promises until they like have built a rapport with me that makes me believe that they're reliable. So when he initially said this, I was like, this is going to be one of those like, here, contact these people and then we'll see. And then they kind of just feed me to the wolves and like, you figure it out. It's not like a guaranteed thing, so I'm not going to get too excited. So I was like, yeah, I'm interested. What's the role? And he told me a little bit about it. It was administrative assistant. And he's like, I know the person who's needing the support and they're really, really desperate. So, please contact them, this and this. And I was like, okay, sure, yeah. He's like, what's your availability like? And I was like, I can come in tomorrow. And I believe this was like a day before my birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And I was planning to take my birthday off. That's why I had said tomorrow. So he was like, or it was something around like May. I remember it was like May time. And I was like, I can possibly come tomorrow. And he was like, actually, I was thinking you could come in today. And guys, that's crazy. Because normally I'd be at work. But I had chosen to take a mental health day that day. And it just so happened that I was at home the day he needed me to be home and come in for an interview. Like, right? I was like, actually, yes, I can come by today. What time? And he's like, can you be there for 12? Like, can you be there in an hour? And I was like, I can be there in an hour, yes. So I scrambled out of bed and I was just like, or like, he's like, can you be there in a couple hours? Something like that. Scrambled out of bed and I was like grabbing something to wear because, you gotta get into the interview mindset and all that. And I was like, this has not happened. This is crazy. I get into the subway. I get to the place. I meet the people. The first person really likes me and she's like, actually, I was thinking you could meet the other director you'll be supporting too, but she's only free at 3. Do you think you can come back? And it was like 1 something at that time or 12 something. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I left, walked around downtown a bit, and then came back for 3. The other woman also liked me. And she's like, okay, we'll be in touch with you. And, you should know by the end of this week type of thing. Cool. Go back to, life goes back to normal. I go to work and everything. And then like end of the week or like beginning of the next week, I get an offer. And guys, it was such an emotional time because it was literally like, I was in this dark place. I was contemplating ending my life. I was contemplating just giving up on everything. I was so, I was done. I was so done. And it literally felt like God had scooped me up and put me somewhere else. Like literally a scoop. And you know what I think of? You know Dumbo's mom, when she puts her trunk around him, she kind of like coddles him a little bit. Like I think of that scooping nature, and just boom. It was literally like, it felt like a miracle. It just was too perfect. And guess what? In that role, I found myself again. I reconnected with my work ethic. I reconnected with myself. I started remembering the things that made me me. And it was wonderful. I got to rebuild myself and, I got to remember who I was. And I think that that's what the purpose of that move was. I think God was saying that, you know what, this is, it's time for her to move on to something else. And it's a great reminder to myself that miracles can happen. And God is just testing me and watching me seeing if I lose faith in him, seeing what I do with my time, seeing what I do with whatever he has given me, how I treat people. And he is the best judge, and he knows what is best for me. And if I am in a situation that I feel like I cannot handle, he knows that I can handle it, and that's why I'm in this situation. He does not burden me more than I can handle. So I just got to keep reminding myself of that incident that happened, that literally, you know, when it gets too much, or when it's time, I will get scooped up again. And something better will come my way. But I got to put in my efforts too, right? Because I was at that time applying for jobs. I was trying. I was contacting people, but I was not contacting him. I had just put on my LinkedIn that I was looking for opportunities. That's it. So I'm not saying sit back, guys, and be like, God will help me. Like, we got to put in our effort too, right? God's got to see us working too, and then he'll do his part. But yeah, I usually don't get religious on my channel, but that was something when I was talking to Lemon about it. I was like, I think I was meant to talk about this with her because it was such a good reminder for myself, and it gave me hope. And I think I need hope right now where I'm in my life. So shout out to Lemon for that tea date. It was absolutely wonderful. I hope we do it again. And thank you for going down that road with me and opening up that experience again that I had not given thought to in a while. So thank you. I will check in with you guys soon. Alright guys, it's 7:07 and I want to show you guys what I've been working on. So after I made that video, I got dressed. I went to go have lunch with my fam jams, and what I had for lunch is chicken, rice, excuse me. Yeah, it was like a chicken curry and rice. Damn, that's all I had. And a cup of tea with a little bit of creamer and brown sugar. Sorry. And oh yeah, this is how I dry my hair, by the way, because I need it to dry under control. So I always like wrap it up in this towel, and it looks like a bandage head, as Slay likes to call it, which makes me laugh. I remember when you first said it, I was like, I don't understand, and then I was like, oh, because it looks like a bandage. So it's funny. So yeah, if you can see, my wardrobe is empty and I've taken off the door. I've taken out all my art stuff that's in there, my clothes, and they're kind of just scattered all across my room. It's an absolute hot mess. But I have a box outside in the hallway that is going to take my clothes. The goal is basically to keep like 3 workout tops and like 2 workout bottoms, or 3 workout bottoms, as the accessible stuff that I need till I move and for the first little bit of the move, because it's going to take a while to go through all the boxes and find the other stuff. So I need to basically have my stuff ready for whatever I'm going to use for the next few months. So that's kind of what's going through my head. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys something else. I'm on my like 2nd bottle of water, I think, or it might be 3rd. I don't know. So let's be safe and say 2. I made homemade biscuits today, and homemade meaning I used the Bisquick mix, and I didn't even follow recipes, bro. I'm such a G, bro. I just like threw in some almond milk, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep adding the mix till it gets doughy. And I just kept adding and adding and adding, and instead of making like this much, it turned into a whole bunch. So I ended up making like 6 or 7 biscuits. And so that waffle thing that I did the other day like really left an impression on me. So I figured, why not try it with a biscuit? So got my biscuit, got my almond butter, got my apple. So this collectively is half of an apple. and got some maple syrup on it. And I am going to test it out right now and let you guys know if it is worth it to try at home. Let's see. Oh, by the way, can I show you the bottom? Like, look how good this looks. Like, it's soft. Like, I'm so shocked. Last time I tried this recipe from the box, it turned out horrible. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. So maybe less apples next time because it's like falling all over the place. Or maybe my mouth is not big enough. But must try. Y'all gotta try. Y'all gotta try. Hi guys. So it is like 11:30 and I'm about to head to sleep. But I'm just straightening my hair and I was like, why not hit two birds with one stone and do my hair and do the close off video for tonight. So I ended up only doing 2.5 bottles of water, so not much, unfortunately. For food, I had that stuff that I told you guys, and I ended off with the biscuits, which I also showed you guys. Did not eat anything else after that. In terms of the goals for tomorrow, I am hoping that I can get back to waking up for prayers, which will be, I think, at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow for the first prayer, the morning prayer, which is the hardest. But I was doing it for a minute, so I'm trying to get my schedule back in order. So hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. In terms of working out, I told you guys already. Hold on. Wait, where's my post-it note? Okay, well, my post-it note is gone with the summary, but let's see if I can do it from memory. So yeah, push-ups I told you guys about. Emotionally, it was a pretty good day. I definitely cannot complain. I got to do a little bit of League. I got to do a little bit of Valorant. I got to do a little bit of work. Tomorrow is Raven's Real Talk. I cannot believe it that we are on episode 22, I think. Or is it 23? I can't even remember. But we're already in the 20s, which is pretty damn incredible. Like, something that I had no idea would blossom into this beautiful thing. You know what it shows? It shows me that when someone is passionate about something, because I was very, 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 very passionate about it, and it was a dream for years. So because I feel like I was passionate about it, I didn't give up on it. And it has become such an amazing part of my life and of my stream and of part of the things that I feel like I've accomplished in my life. And it is so rewarding receiving messages from people saying that, your this talk helped me, or this talk of yours touched me. The things the guests said, I could really, they really resonated with me. I could really relate to them. And although I'm still like working through healing, I just want you to know that the talk really impacted my life in whatever way. Like, it is so rewarding getting those types of messages, and I'm so grateful and I'm so fortunate and I'm so honored that people actually, first of all, agree or want to be guests on Raven's Real Talk, but also that people show up to listen to what we have to say, because we're not experts in the field. We're just regular people, just like everybody else, who are talking about our personal experiences and possibly sometimes discussing statistics or research that we've done and trying to relay that information in a way that people can relate to. And the fact that people are interested in trying to understand or trying to relate, I cannot explain how beautiful that is. It's and my mods do such an amazing job of always making sure that all of the guests are given shout outs. People are aware of the rules. People are aware of the code for the talks, and you know, they're incredible people as well. So I'm very grateful and fortunate to have such great friends and great mods and a great group of people that show up to the real talks or watch the VOD later or watch the YouTube video later or make clips later or lurk or participate in chat, all of that, or sub or resub or donate bits or raid or host. Like, all of those really does not go unnoticed, and I am very grateful for all of that. So just wanted to say that tomorrow is Raven's Real Talk. We're going to be talking about breakups, and I'm really hoping that your girl does not get emotional, because, you know, it has been a rough past few days, and I think I'm in a better place today than I was on Friday, and I would really like to not go back, but also, guys, at the same time, I don't want to not be authentic. So if there is something that I want to discuss or talk about during Real Talk, I don't want to be afraid of the emotions that might be a result of having that discussion if I think that that topic is important. So there might be tears tomorrow. Who knows? Either way, I'm ready for it. I'm comfortable with it. I am open to it. And I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's going to be Bruno Lars, Mr. Music, and Tenepi as the guest. So it's going to be a wonderful time. And I hope, if this topic is of interest to you, that you are more than welcome to show up. You're more than welcome to show up. It'll be at 6 p.m. EST on my Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/SoloRaven. 6 p.m. PST, I go live, I introduce the guests, and then we dive right in. We are going to be talking about tips for healing, tips for navigating social circles that are shared, if it is best practice or acceptable, or what the thoughts are around keeping risque material from past relationships, lessons learned from breakups, how people go about breakups, if there are signs leading up to it, what it's like to reconnect with a partner afterwards, just a whole bunch of great subtopics that we have lined up for discussion, and about grieving and about recovery and about common things that are said about breakups, like breakups are often referred to as grieving the death of a relationship, or recovery time is usually equated to at least half of your relationship that you spent together. So we're going to be discussing our thoughts on things like that and how accurate they were for us. So yeah, it's going to be a really good conversation. I'm excited to have them, and I feel like the more we talk about these breakups or anything traumatic in our life or anything that has really left a mark on us, the less power it has on us, and the more we hopefully will heal from it. So I can only see this as a positive experience and a positive talk, positive step. So sorry that this video was so long, but I felt that all of this had to be said. I hope you all have a damn scrumptious night. As always, I am wishing your heart and your mind and your soul and your spirit and your bad day. Peace and happiness. Please choose to be kind to yourself and to others. Stay safe, stay scrumptious, and God willing, I will see you all tomorrow or in the next video. Good night and Raven.